Every spring, Vancouver holds a cherry blossom festival, celebrating the beauty of Sakura with music, dance, and community gatherings. This year's event took place at the Van Dusen Botanical Garden, such a perfect spot to enjoy spring. I spotted someone dressed in a beautiful kimono, maybe cosplay. She kindly let me take a quick video. When I said, "You look amazing," she smiled and said, "It's not me, it's Japanese artistry." It was a windy day and I thought all the blossom had already fallen. But surprisingly, some sakura was still in bloom. You can see how people enjoy the sakura under such a beautiful weather that day. Let's head over to the main stage area and see what's happening. On the way, I came across some local food vendors. I even got a chance to talk to one of them. Let's take a look.
ビーガンラーメンと餅ケーキあります。お店もやってるんで来てください。待ってます。ありがとうございます。
This is the plant-based workshop, a local vendor based in North Vancouver, specializing in Asian-inspired vegan dishes like their signature spicy tantan ramen and miso-glazed eggplant sandwiches. I've tried their food before and it's honestly so delicious. Their offerings show how plant-based cuisine can be both flavorful and satisfying. The main performances were held in the Central Plaza, including traditional Japanese dance, taiko drumming, and even yosakoi dance. There were also captivating demonstrations of Japanese calligraphy, iaido, which is the art of sword drawing, and vibrant Okinawan performances that brought even more energy to the festival. As I walked around the venue, the atmosphere was so lively and vibrant, yet peaceful at the same time. You could feel the spirit of spring in the air, with families, friends, and festival goers, all enjoying the beautiful weather and celebrating Japanese culture. Though the sakura petals had already begun to fall, there's a certain beauty in this fleeting moment. In Japan, we call this mono no aware, the appreciation of the impermanence of things. The fleeting beauty of the blossom reminds us to cherish the present and find grace in the passing moments. Let's take a closer look at more activities, including the food and the art. That really captured the essence of Japanese traditions. The activity corner, there were varieties of traditional games and experiences, like playing menko, trying your hand at origami, and even games using chopsticks. One of the most eye-catching displays was colorful, wind-blown origami cutouts, which reminded me of the vibrant paper decorations you often see in Mexico, though I can't quite remember the name. I asked the staff if people were good at chopsticks game, and they told me that everyone was pretty skilled. And guess what? I also tried my luck at the omikuji, the fortune-telling paper strip, and then I got small blessing. A little bit of luck with a touch of humor. After exploring the activity area, I wandered through the garden. Cherry blossoms were gently falling with the breeze. Such a fleeting and beautiful sight. Now, let's have a little fun with the Sakura quiz. Question 1. Which one is not a type of Sakura? A. Someyoshino. B. Yaezakura. C. Koshihikari. D. Shidarezakura. Question 2. Where in Japan do cherry blossom bloom in the earliest? A. Hokkaido. B. Okinawa. C. Tokyo. D. Hiroshima. Question 3. Laugh free, how many types of cherry blossoms are there in Japan? A. 30 types. B. 100 types. C. 600 types. D. 1200 types. Let me know in the comments below. All the answers are coming up at the end. I kept walking and found a beautiful Japanese maple tree in a hidden area. Apparently, it was planted very recently. People were taking photos, sitting under the trees, and enjoying their spring picnics. The whole scene felt peaceful and full of life. Now let's check out the food vendors. There were so many delicious options, Japanese street food, seasonal sweets, and refreshing drinks lined up along the lawn. Even though the line were long, everyone waited patiently and politely, creating the peaceful, festival-like atmosphere. One of my favorites was takoyaki. You could see them being grilled right in front of you. Crispy on the outside, soft and gooey inside. Yum! So stop by the local vendor called Yama Cafe. I got a Sakura mochi and Sakura matcha latte. The mochi was Kanto style, which is slightly different from Kansai version. It was actually my first time trying Kanto style. It's thin, crepe-like pink layer wrapped around the sweet red bean paste. In Kansai, which I grew up with, is the different style called domyoji. It's round, made with chunky rice grains, and filled with sweet red bean paste inside. Both are so good in their own way. Just taking a moment to enjoy my Sakura mochi and matcha latte. With the sound of traditional Japanese drums and fruits in the background, it really felt like a little hanami picnic. Some people walking by and asked, "That looks so good. Where did you get that?" I was like, "Let me eat in the peace." Outside the main event area, there were even more exciting things to check out. The food vendors here offered a small section with a few places serving bento and Okinawa soba. Perfect for grabbing a quick bite. By the way, since this area is outside of the gate, I could enjoy walking around with my dog, even though dogs aren't allowed inside the main garden. You could also find a tent where you could rent yukata, adding a fun traditional touch to the day. There was a small stage too, with the live performances that added even more life to the area. Local artists were selling handmade accessories, including my friend's beautiful creations. Each piece was unique and full of charm. Of course, the theme was spring for this event. It was fascinating to see how each arrangement reflected the season and the artist's personal style. The 2025 Sakura Festival has already wrapped up, but Vancouver Festival season is just the beginning. Can't wait to enjoy more fun events. And of course, the cherry blossoms will be back next year too. Thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon. 見てくれてありがとう